Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Hey, Akubo and Melpone. Hello, welcome. Yeah, indeed. Today we are playing a Hololive fan game. Indeed. Yeah, man. Do you hear this banger of a BGM? Holy Lord. It's so good. And the dev went hard enough. Like, you cannot really... Well, maybe a bit behind me, but when the bass drop, the menu moves. Oh man, I'm excited to play this today. If you were there when I played many games, when I was discovering Hololive fan game the other day on the database, one user recommended this one, and I played it a tiny bit, and I was like, oh, this is too good. This is too good. I need to make a whole stream out of this. Like, I've never seen this before. You'll see the graphic and the music. Everything is on point here. Really good. How's the music? Is it not loud enough? Is it just fine? Let me know if you think it's a bit quiet. But yeah. It's so good. So good. That music. Alright. And as you can see, I am not in the garbage. I just had fun with the thumbnail. However, when I was making this thumbnail, I was like, we do see a second garbage. And this is a mystery game, alright? This is a VN, but this is a mystery. So I want you, with me, to pay a close attention to details. Apparently, we will be questioned into solving this issue, right? So we need to pay attention to the details. And the fact that in design, you never put something for nothing. This is the one thing I've learned when I had movie classes back in college, and with some of the other stuff I did. There's nothing that is shown for no reason, and there's a second garbage there. Let's take that, and here it will. Maybe it could be just a tad higher. Alright, I'm on it. Alright, let's fix this. Unfortunately, I don't have a nice setup, so let's go like this. Sorry for the music break. Okay. Let's start this, shall we? I will not make voices for everyone, but I will voice my well-like narrator voice when Amelia is having inner thought. Oh no. This is so Phoenix right. Also, chat maybe is a bit big. I think I'll move you a bit. Yeah, I think I'll move you. You're gonna be in the way. I should have prepped this a bit more before, but it's fine. I'm gonna wait, but I'm gonna move you a bit. Actually, let's see. Let's continue a bit and see where you end up. Oh, actually, I am on the text. Okay, we need to move things around a little bit. We need to move things around. I'm gonna go right here on you, chat. Sorry about that. I'm gonna move this. I should have prepped a little bit in advance, but I'll be honest, everyone. I'll be honest. I make content, but I also watch a lot of content. Maybe too much. Ooh, that's me. And then you are here, and you're gonna go in the corner like this. I think this is fine. Should be fine. All right. Yes, we like it. We like it extra here. Like it extra. All right. Okay, I think this is fine. I'm on the menu. We don't care about the menu. I think this is fine. All right. What? Where, huh? I died and was thrown into the trash? Ugh. For your birthday? What's her birthday? It's her birthday. She's just a little girl. Woomst. It's a freaking murder. They even threw my ashes to the trash. Important detail number 1. Threw the ashes in the trash. I mean, yeah, I know I'm trash, but not literally. This is effing rude. I'm gonna find out who did this, and I'm gonna... What? Ew, gross. Ah. They're gonna pay. All right. Okay, Kiara. Okay. All right. It's time for Narata-kun. Come on, it's her birthday. Come on. I gotta wake up Narata-kun. I felt a light tap on my shoulder wake me up. Oh, it was just the banging on the door. Or was it? Just as I decided to get up, I noticed something in my hand. I was holding an empty vial of my special concoction. All right, there's the letter A. There's blue powder. And she thinks it's her special concoction, and it was in her head. Hakobo. And actually, it literally is her birthday since she rebirth. Did she rebirth today? Like, I knew she did the 12-hour stream, but like she did it like during night here in Japan, so I didn't watch a lot of it. I did watch a little bit. But did she actually rebirth for her birthday today? Because if so, man, I am like on the ball here playing this game. It's very appropriate. Ah, in game. Okay. All right. There's an A written on the label. This Whenever I see that letter by itself, I'm reminded of Gura. Maybe it's a false, maybe it's a red earring. It's kind of funny how she's taking ownership of that letter now. Ame! Oh, it's Kiara. There's really only one reason why she'd be here. Wait, I just woke up. I bent my arms and pressed on the mattress to push myself up. A syringe rolled into the depression my arms made, stopping just at my fingertips. Okay, so a syringe. This looks like the syringe she used for her injection, right? Yes, it is. It was not even planned. It was just like good timing. I've been wanting to play the VN since I saw it the other day. And taking a little break of HoloCure. Man, HoloCure is everywhere right now. Whoa, close one. I notice Bubba beside my bed, sleeping on the floor. Been a while since the last time he didn't sleep on his usual spots. Oh yeah. I left the viol and syringe on my bed, then hurriedly fixed my hair on, got out of the bedroom. This is important. I'm not gonna do this the whole time. I really like this BGM. It's important. Outside my bedroom is the office, which also functions as the central room of the house. It really is. Such power of the great fan games. Yes. Thank you. I'm a closet singer. Maybe. Coming! Are we trolling her again today? Open the door. Unlock the door, but don't open it. Last time I trolled her, so when I was trying the game. So today, let's not. Let's open the door, just normally. The door wasn't even halfway open, yet she started blasting anyway. Murder, fracking murder! I would make them pay, so please help me find the culprit. Calms your feather downs. Come inside first. Oh, Ina's here too. Right on cue, Ina peeked into the narrow view from the half-open doorway. Wah. Last time, the Waluigi thing completely got over my head. Today, we're awake. Waluigi! Ha ha ha! She was there when I resurrected. Important note. Wah! Hello, Dark Moonis. Nice to see you. Welcome. So she's a prime suspect. Look at this killer. Look at this killer. We've all seen the fan animation. We know what she's capable of. Which one? The Waluigi? I'm not only a closet singer, I'm also a closet voice actor. I have a lot of story about making voices. All right. What's more of a Wario? Yeah, Waluigi is a bit higher in the pitch, right? Yeah. All right. I made her come with. Oh no, it's not Anara Tarkun. What am I saying? I made her come with me so she couldn't tamper with the crime scene anymore. So the incident took place at KFP. I look at Ina. She shrugged at me. She just got roped into this whole situation. Actually, chat, you're gonna be... Oops, sorry about the music break here. I think you're gonna go on the other side here. And you're gonna be a bit smaller. Yes, get small. You're just little guys. Okay, alright. I see, but please, come in first. And so we made our way inside. Kiara, I only have coffee. Is water fine with you? Yeah, please, hear me out already. I can't exactly listen if I'm not awake, can I? Just chill for a sec. They both got seated and proceeded to make coffee while under pressure from a restless Kiara. Yes. Lost uppercase perms. Just little guys in the corner. Alright. She won't even die when she's killed, so why the fuss? Well, I guess she does die, just not permanently. Is it till death if it's only temporary though? Is it? Callie could tell us. She's not here yet. Isn't that just sleeping with attitude? Every day we die a little bit. Ooh, that's deep. Anyway, done with the coffee. Oh, almost forgot her water. Here you go. I served her coffee and water, then walk across to my seat. Before my butt could even graze the chair's lining... Okay, listen to this. They freaking threw me in the trash. Just imagine when I woke up and it was completely dark. I didn't even know where I was. And worse, it was in the biodegradable bin. Ugh. I don't even want to remember the feeling of my hands touching those things. Oh my god, I'm so angry. Can you believe it? Wait. Let's tackle this in order. Recall the events in order, in detail. That's the problem. That's exactly why I need your detective skills. Kiara leaned into the table and gave it a light bonk. -5 HP. -10 HP. I don't know how I died. Her arm slid off the table as she leaned back to her prior position. Last thing I remember is falling asleep in the KFP break room while I was with Callie. Next thing I know, I wake up in the fucking trash. I'm pretty sure my memories have come back already. She thinks. Taking a note here, maybe Kiara doesn't remember. This isn't because my memory is still hazy from the resurrection. Wait. So that means Callie is also prime suspect. Hard to say since we hardly know anything. Ina raised her hand slightly, but put it down before continuing. Kiara was raging, so I thought it would be best to wait until we got here to say this. I think I might been the one who accidentally threw her ashes into the trash. What? When I arrived, I tripped on a bunch of stuff scattered on the storage room floor, so I cleaned them up. I assumed that one of the boxes somehow fell off the shelf, from the shelf. I think her ashes got mixed with packs of pepper powder in the mess. Pepper powder, interesting. I think there was quite a lot there. But I don't think anybody would see that and immediately think it was Kiara's ashes. One box contains lots of items after all. I see. Oh, Callie's site was also there. Ah. Well, Hakobo, how do ashes taste as a condiment? Well, smoky. You know when you do smoke food and stuff like that? Part of the taste of those foods is probably due to the ashes. So, yeah. Think of smoked food and imagine it like as a powder that is not really made to be consumed. Probably what it would taste like. Ah, so it's Callie after all, I'm sure now. Kiara, you're jumping the gun here. Yeah, exactly. That's not conclusive evidence. No, because that's our That's our thing. Yes, go eat ashes. Yeah, I guess you're right. Unless we conduct a proper investigation, we can't conclude anything. Then let's do it. Can't you just let it pass? You're alive again. Everything's well and good now. No, they must be punished for their crime. I'm sure it's an accident. We can't even say for sure that it was murder. Exactly. And even if it was, they didn't even intend to humiliate you because of the trash part was an accident. That is, unless Ina actually did it. Ame. It's York. Then let's investigate and find out. If it was actually murder, then I will serve the culprit some fresh, delicious justice. Okay, so just so you know here, the dev, I'm not gonna do it today, but I did it the other day on the discovery of the fan games. You can actually insist is not taking the case, and it will end up in a game over. So we are just gonna give in and accept our fate. I sighed in resignation. I can't really escape from this, can I? She'll just keep pestering me until I accept. Okay, fine. I'll accept the case. Let's go! Let's fucking go! Call Gura and Callie. Let's meet them at KFP. Roger. I'll be your assistant for this case. Heh, you're Watson's Watson. Ha. You know, good joke. I put on my detective drip and we took off. Hololive's #1 detective and only detective is now on the case. Unwillingly. Alright. Welcome to Amelia Watson case file number 420. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Because of the incident, Kiara closed KFP for today. Sorry, and you probably will not receive any money from it. You're just taking a day off, unpaid. She kept the light and AC running like usual for her dining experience. Despite her rowdy nature, she's actually quite thoughtful. We sat at the table furthest from the entrance, I guess because it's close to the kitchen door. The art is so good. The art is so good on this game. I'm really surprised no one played it within HoloMyth. Really surprised. Really good quality. You wanna eat? Kiara handed me a menu. Consider this payment for your service. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. You gotta pay real money, Kiara. We're not paying with gratitude here. Wow. We've just started and she's already trying to save money. That's quite a discount I'll be giving you, but sure, whatever. I didn't intend to charge her in the first place. You're too good, Ame. But if you're out there and you're making content, and you're an artist, a singer, a musician, I don't know, you shouldn't be paid in recognition, alright? I'll have a Yago burger. I heard it's the best burger. Alright. I'll have... You work here. Help me. She works there? I didn't know that. You work here. Help me so we can make everyone food before they arrive. Okay. Alright. A few footsteps later, the two of them disappeared into the kitchen. I started thinking about the case. On the way here, I asked Kiana about the CCTVs. Apparently, only the storefront and the dining area have working security cameras. Because internal affairs are secret, or something along those lines. With the usual room, oh no, and other stuff going on there, I am not surprised. I stood up to take a look at how far the break and storage room doors were from here. This place is deceptively small. They did a good job of making the interior feel more spacious than it actually is. I went back to my seat. There's not much more to check right now. Guess I'll just watch some anime. Sure. What should I watch to kill time? Really? Why? It doesn't matter. The Ascent of the Bibliophile, Assault on Giant, the final season, part 7. We're definitely watching The Ascent. Reminds me of Iris, so let's do that. I load up the Ascent of the Bibliophile episode on my phone. The story won't satisfy those who seek thrills and twists. What it does provide is an outstanding level of concrete realism for a fantasy world and a heartfelt connection with the characters, just like Hololive sometimes. The opening started playing a few minutes in. What a banger. Just like the intro of this game. Perfectly in time with the song The Door Open. That has come. Quite cute, that though. Not the one you would think of. Yo, what's up? Oh, wow. I read Watson as what's up. That's not far. That's not far when you think about it. Yo, Watson. Where are the others? No anime for now. Oh, Kiana and Ina are in the kitchen. Gara's not here yet. I see. She decided to sit opposite of me. Yosho! What's going on? Well, Callie just arrived. How is she both so cool and adorable at the same time? It's the cringe effect. Oh yeah, I actually needed to come here anyway. Because I left my site here yesterday. About that. Callie! She came storming, hot like the food she was carrying. How dare you! Sotori, wait. What the hell's going on here? You are the prime suspect. Even though Kiara was fuming, she still served the food with care. Hakobo, I like how everyone has appropriate outfit. I mean, Kiara just being on work and the other just came. Yeah, it makes sense, right? Yeah, very, very small thinking. Very small. Very smart thinking here. Sasuga Tensho, yes. Ina followed just after her, promptly serving the rest of the food while we explained the matter to Callie. Isn't this too much? Who's gonna eat all of this fast food? There was a pause. Oh, it was like an ellipse. Naruhodone. I get it now. She's such a weeb. Only weeb talking half Japanese, half English. That's okay. I'm kind of a weeb too. Why didn't you just, clue them in on the phone? Oh God, Ina. That would be boring. We're meeting them anyway. Humu, hehe. I didn't bother commenting, instead busying myself with the fries. Good choice. The rest of the food remained mostly untouched, with only the fries slowly dwindling away. Nobody said anything, but each of us probably decided to wait for Gura before touching the rest of our meals. The door opened again, and we all instinctively turned our heads. Her mini twin tails bobbed up and down with each step. The eyes of a killer. Hey guys! From her bubbly demeanor, you wouldn't think she's over 9,000 years old. She's over 9,000 years old! Sorry about that. So, what's the meeting for? She hopped into the seat beside Ina, who was beside me. You'll find out now. Alright. I took my first bite of the Yago burger. Best burger. Ahem. I'm sorry, but the detective voice was already on. Alright? In your inner Watson, the voice was already on. I called it. So that means that now I'm gonna speak like that because she has the detective mode on. As you well already know, except for Gura, I spoke like I was acting on stage. Yes. Kiara got thrown to the trash this morning. Kiara, what now? You left out the important part. No, I didn't. Let me finish. Specifically, Kiara died and her ashes got thrown to the trash. No, this 9,000 reference will never die. It will be carried on to the next generation. Unfortunately, Kiara has no memories of the incident. This means she doesn't know whether it was an accident or if there was foul play involved. We are here today so that I, Ace Detective Amelia Watson, am able to properly investigate and solve this incident. Why don't you just use time travel to check what happened? Do I ignore or respond that? Yes, carry it over 9,000 generations. Very smart. Let's respond. Because this power isn't something that I can just use anytime. It's a last resort. Using it diction. The non-English speaker is now showing up. Haphazardly might result in extremely serious consequences. Right, if you say so. So, going back to the case, only the 5 of us have 24/7 access into KFP via the storage room door. If we are to presume that it is murder or homicide, then there's a high likelihood that this culprit is among us? No! No, we cannot run away. Yo, okay. I'm gonna have a tangent here. I did talk about it in some of my video and on Twitter. Sakurai, the producer and director of Smash and Kirby and many well-known Nintendo games, it now has a YouTube channel. For game dev, it is great stuff, really, and even for gamers. In his latest video, there was a freaking Among Us character. And it went really fast, and people in the comment were losing their mind. This is how we truly cannot escape. I don't know how long this trend of Among Us is gonna be alive, but seriously, as an old man, I have to get used to those things. Moving on. So further details would be withheld, as it might help the culprit if there was foul play involved. I started to cringe from my acting. Yo! Did I just like... I am acting? Did she just call me cringe by proxy of the game? Wow. I cannot believe that a game is calling me out like that so hard. Nonetheless, I am cringe and I am free. Anyway, that's that. I switch back to my normal tone, but not in my head. Let's get on with it. I'm assuming Ina and Gura will claim that they were home last night until this morning. They both nodded at me. I was finishing an illustration. You can check the files on my PC and cloud drive to confirm. Gura? Her eyes wandered up for a second. Do dirty dishes count? Oh my god. All of the words that drive me insane are here today. Sus. Sussy Becca. Not. How am I even supposed to give proof? I just ate, watched stuff, and went to sleep. Kiara, have Ina show your files. And yeah, that doesn't make Gura sus. That just means we can determine whether or not she was home at the time of the incident. Yeah, that's right. As for Callie, we'll talk more about it later. Ame, Ina's files show that she was last modified at 2:42 a.m. Good. We can now proceed to the next part of the investigation. It's time to examine the alleged crime scene. While the crime scene examination is ongoing, you three suspects will remain here. Don't try anything funny, because the cameras are watching. Got it. Okay. Copy that. Oh, wait a minute. Shouldn't Watson also be a suspect? She has yet to provide an alibi. She might even manipulate evidence to hide her crime. Yo, Gura, that makes you like really suspicious right now. Oh my god, I didn't think of that. Ame? Relax. I was here last night to give Kiara's monthly asthma injection. I left at around 10 p.m. and indeed I have no alibi for between that and this morning. But that's why Kiara's coming with me. She can monitor me and ensure that I'm innocent and doing my job honestly. That makes sense, does it? Though you could outsmart an age detective? Not with those math skills. Ooh, shots fired. Shut up, Watson. You've framed another child for eating chocolates you ate before. Who knows if you'll do it again? A shifting suspicion is a common tactic culprits employ. Huh? The detective in charge is insinuating that someone's the culprit? Absolutely unprofessional. Why should we even rely on your judgment? I think everyone else would rather have me investigate than you. Ha! Listen now, enough banter already. Let's just get to it so we can head home early. Ah, I almost forgot. Where's your crowbar, Ina? Ooh, spicy. In the storage room with Callie's sight. Thanks. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. It's a nice change of pace here. I needed that with the BGM. Most of the storage room are boxes piled on shelves. I guess they keep inventory inside boxes and only take them out when they transfer items to the kitchen. So, do your security camera also capture audio? Of course. Just between you and me. Plus, it might help with the investigation. Yes, they record audio. Let me check them after we're done here. Yeah, okay. Callie's sight and Ina crowbar were on the wall, right by the door we just entered. There are clearly ash traces on both. Amazing. Everyone killed Kiara. Can you confirm if the ashes are yours? Kiara leaned to take a closer look. These are definitely my ashes on both. I don't understand. What does this mean? Will take forever if I explain each little thing to you. Just let me do my thing for now. Okay. What should we inspect next? Okay. The trash, of course. Let's inspect your new home. If I read the JoJo Part 7, this reminds me of something. I haven't. I'll be frankly honest here. I know a lot about JoJo because the world cannot stop talking about JoJo, but I have never watched JoJo. Oh, cancel, unsubscribe. Janken never watched JoJo. What? Yeah, I never watched it. Neither the old one or the recent one. Ooh, I know, right? Ooh, what a blast. Ooh. Like, planning on looking bad here. Alright, let's inspect your new home. What? You know, where you last slept and woke up? Where I last... Emotional damage. Yes. Rude. The trash bins are right outside the storage room exit. Assistant Takanashi, it's time you learn a dark truth about this detective business. Huh? What is that about? What is all of a sudden? It's a dirty business. Better for you to learn sooner than later. You're gonna go through trash. So it's time to dirty your own hands. I like the slight angle that they gave here. Kiara looked puzzled. What are you talking about? Literally to put your hand in the trash. I face her and motion toward the trash with my eyes. Her eyes follow mine. The puzzled look turned into annoyance. This is abuse of power. You're the assistant, and this is assistance. Am I right? I shouldn't have volunteered to be assistant. Yes. She can be my demon or my angel. Alright, I guess one biodegradable and the rest. And the other for the rest? Man, this place has substandard waste management. I gotta say, a whole restaurant with two bins like that, two small bins like that, yeah, that's not great. Hey, Mr. Subaru Duck. 3 endings and 1 secret ending. You can get the secret ending by seeing all 3 endings. I recommend you Save a lot whenever there are choices screen. Damn it. You want me to save scum? I guess probably for the best, right? I did miss one right now. You are right. I haven't played a lot of VN lately. I should save scum to save time. Kiara went through the trash and showed me anything that seemed unusual. In the end, the only thing out of the ordinary was her hashes mixed with black pepper powder in one of the bins. No, it's all good. It's all good. I would rather know than not. In the other bin, we found the injection needle I used to give her asthma medication. Don't worry, Subaru. Don't worry, luckily there's no important choices so far. Ah, okay. No problem. Good job, Assistant Takanashi. While Kiara washed her hand, I checked the surrounding area, but found nothing of significance. What should we investigate next? Well, okay, I'll save now. I don't think I have saved since then. This looks like the save button, is it? Quit and close with the sad face. Yeah, quick save. But there's actual save. Okay. Mr. Subaru. Well, the rest are just joke, bad endings. So you can try those. Lamau. Let's see. Okay, let's check the refrigerator. I want to check the fridge. Why would something be there? I don't know. Better to check than miss something. We can also confirm the record of your asthma injection. Aha! The refrigerator stood tall on the corner. Do you find commercial refrigerator intimidating as well? What? They're big. They're big and tall and strong. I kinda sometimes refer to myself as a fridge. Yes. I identify with a fridge. Maybe if I do become a VTuber one day, I could become a fridge VTuber. That would be nice lore. I'm a cold personality. I like to eat a lot. I consume a lot of food. I am strong. Strong and heavy. What am I saying? Let's just continue here. Do you find commercial refrigerator as intimidating? Yes. You do? Yeah, just look at this thing. So big. So hard. Ooh. It's a fridge. Oh yeah. So big, so hard. Look at my fridge. Maybe it's just because I'm more used to seeing my own. Ame? Let's open this thing. Open it up. Yep, it's mostly filled with processed stuff one would expect to find in a fast food fridge. There is a vending machine isekai, so you're probably not far off. Man, it's insane. Lately, because I'm very curious about the VTuber world, VTuber industry in general, I try to not only stick to Hololive. There's a lot of weird VTuber. I'm not saying weird here in a bad way, but just like people are reaching with their design and their VTuber. Holy Lord. Meanwhile, I'm just an bearded old man living in Japan. An unsuspecting person might miss the little secret compartment camouflage as a postmodern design element. I pulled out the two small cases from the compartment. Kiara closed the door of the giant metal box for me. Thanks. Oh no, one of them's chipping off at the corner. Scared the heck out of me. Yesterday, when you dropped those. Yeah, my concussion case got caught and fell off when I pulled out the asthma one. Oh no, Ame killed her by mistake. She probably gave her the wrong medicine. Ame might be the culprit. I got startled and also dropped the asthma one while trying to catch it. The good old, switcheroo. How did the vial not break from that? These are supposed to be shock-resistant cases. But yeah, some of the vials did fall out of the case due to the impact. Anyway, look at this. Confirmation of your asthma injection yesterday. Okay, so the liquid is... Okay, this really looks like the bottle we saw at the beginning of the game, alright? Really looks like it. And some of them has something written, and those have nothing. I showed her a vial from the asthma case. Some traces of liquid remained inside, just like the one we saw in the beginning. It was mostly clear with a very light hint of blue. One of the label was the date yesterday. Yep, I knew anyway. I opened the other case, which housed my special concoction supply. Night. Right, that. There's a word. Your... Okay. I don't know if the game save images. Carry that weight. Your O-N-A. And there's a bottle that I had this morning. You're gonna carry that weight. You're gonna carry that weight. Maybe. Weight that carry. Gonna. No. Okay, you're gonna carry that weight. So I did something. Ame did something, and she's gonna carry it for the rest of her life. I've always wondered why you write that quote. And why are some of them missing? You don't need to know. Ooh, spicy. Oh, but you're still one of the suspects. Damn, she got me. Fine. I do sometimes take one home since each vial is worth multiple shots. They're quite strong. Then I'd forget to return here, so I've lost some of the vials. And the quote? The length is perfect. And, like, also for myself, I like seeing the quote every time I open this case. I see. One last question. Why do you need me to store it here? Because it's safer to hide it here. I understand. Can we move on now? Yep. In this job, I'm usually the one doing the questioning. It feels uncomfortable being the one questioned instead. Glad to be mostly on the other side. We opened the refrigerator and returned the cases. What should we inspect next? Okay. Shelves, right side. I noticed some things on the right shelf that seem to have traces of hash on them. I assume these were items Ina picked up from the floor, according to her story. Where's the box? I don't know. You didn't think to ask her before you went into my office? Nope. Okay. We could have ruled out or confirmed foul play by checking it. Oh. You know how cardboard has pockets of space inside them? If you are actually wounded heavily, there's a good chance some blood would have seeped into the box. That would leave some of your hashes within those gaps. We cut up the box and check the unexposed gaps. If we find some ash into those gaps, that would confirm foul play. Oh, shit! The murderer took it with them. Yeah, it could be that. But it's best to keep an open mind until we have a clearer picture of the whole incident. It wasn't in the trash bins either. Now, this is gonna get interesting. What should we investigate next? Alright. I'm not a fan of quick saves, so just do multiple save and saves come. The other shells. Yes. Leftmost, it should have been around here. Fallen around here. I pointed to an empty spot on the top of the shelf. Yeah, I suppose so. Standing in front of it, I realized it's too high for me to have a clear view of the top of the shelf. I looked around. Kiara, I need you to do something for me. What is it? Kneel down on all fours in front of me. Kneel down on all fours here in front of me. What? Now, why are we still... Fine. She obediently did as I told her. Ooh, powerful. Good girl. Now ready your back. Let's see. Mr. Subaru. No. Actually, I read that earlier. Hakobo. Have you ever played DDLC? No, I haven't. I knew the spoiler before playing it, and I am a very I might be a big guy, but I'm also a scaredy guy. So I kind of avoided it on purpose. But I know I wouldn't say a lot, but I know some stuff about it. I quite like these kind of games. I think it's a very good premise, but it's not for me. 3, 2, 1, and I climbed up on the human stool so I can inspect the top shelves. Oh, I thought you were doing something else. No, she was not. She was going to ask you to bark and then humiliate you. I don't mind the gore too much. Gory stuff is fine. It's really just like jump scares and stuff like that. I'm not even sure if there's any jump scares. Jump scare. I always mix this word. I don't know why. Huh? What were you thinking? Nothing. Not the reaction I expected. I just need a minute, so please endure for a bit. Thanks. Yeah, okay. As it turned out, I didn't actually need a minute. Something immediately greeted my magnifying glass. I grabbed some and went back down. Well, look at what we have here. What's that? It's hard to confirm with just my magnifying glass, but I'm positive these are dermal denticles. Skin? Shark scales. Haha. Why would there be shark scales like on the shelves? I know what you're thinking, but all your chicken wings. There may be other reason for this. Okay. Now I am paranoid and I'm safe coming all the time. Let's go. Let's dermal dental facts. Did you know shark scales aren't really like the fish scales you know? Dermal denticle means something like small skin teeth. What? Gross. They don't look gross though. It helps protect their skin from damage and parasite. It also helps with their hydrodynamics. Hakobo. I wonder if this game has any jump scares. I guess not. Meh. If it does, it's within Hololive. I'm fine. Why am I doing trivia time? Anyway, let's continue with the investigation. What should we investigate next? Well, the only last thing is the usual room. I don't want to go in there. No, never. But it might help with a case. I'm actually just curious. I am a bit too. No is no. Come on. Mission failed. Off to the break room then. Let's check the CCTV recordings. It's the only room with a PC here. I go out first and headed straight to the usual room's entrance. This is one ominous door. That's out of limits no matter what you say. I know. I hurried back to her. Was that some ash or pepper around the doorknob? Oh. Somehow, this isn't turning out like how I thought it would. Of course not. You probably expected a thriller or something. For one, this isn't some high-stakes case since you're immortal anyway. That instantly cuts away most of the tension, I guess. But for me, it's not the scale or the danger that makes it fun. It's the process of broadening my perspective in order to solve a mystery so deep. What do you mean? Let's see. In a sense, any mystery is a fight between the world of your limited perspective. Calm down, Watson. Just because something seems logical doesn't mean it's the one and only truth. Interesting. Since everybody has limited perspective, you need to obtain as much information you can to grow the bubble in which you test your logic. We all fall prey to the trap of believing in logical answers that only hold true in narrow perspectives. Calm down, my brain is not ready for this. Wow. That's why finding answers is all about asking the right questions. Some questions will widen your perspective, some won't. It's important to ask the right one. This is the game queuing in right now. That choice matter. In the game. Yeah, I see what you mean. I believe even more in your detective skills now. I stood behind Kiara as she sat down to go through the CCTV files on the PC. Can you show the waveform of the audio? Wait. Can you show the waveform of the audio from 10 p.m. last night to around 7 a.m.? Just the one from this side of the dining area, since it's the closest to the room. Wait a bit. I don't have anything here to view the waveform. I'll install it now. Why the waveform first though? Because... Wait, I got it. Because any loud sound from the rooms might have been picked up on the recording. Correct. It'll be much faster to scroll through the waveform instead of playing the footage because we're looking for sounds. Let's go, Detective Takanashi! Did she just promote herself? An installation is complete. Alright. We quickly skimmed through the 9 hours of mostly silent audio. Wow. 2 obvious spots. 1:27 a.m. and 4:46 a.m. Nothing on the video as expected. You can just barely hear the sounds. But the one at 1:27 sounded like a box falling. Yeah, seemed like there was some weak noises, then BAM! Then sounds of stuff falling out of the box. Well, what about the other one? Maybe Ina's crowbar? Oh, right. Why is she so early though? Seems sus. Oh my god. The word suspicious will die and be replaced by sus. Cannot say the whole word anymore. It could also have been Guda or Callie, and that's Ina's crowbar bonk wasn't loud enough to be recorded. Well, yeah, or you. Exactly. So hold off on jumping to conclusion. We can't even confirm if you are still alive or already ash for both times. Someone saying suspicious is sus. Ha ha. Damn. Damn. We're screwed. Alright, don't mind me. It's just my mind running wild. We didn't find anything else worth noting in the break room. Scrubbing through the videos was also unproductive. The entire footage was practically just a still image. The next part is going to be crucial. Alright. Every time that I see this black screen, I hear Ace Attorney, like ending of a chapter, and then I expect the next text to go ka-cha 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 ka-chunk, ka-cha 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 ka-chunk. So when this text appeared, my brain went there. If you never played Ace Attorney, what I just said means absolutely nothing. But if you haven't, it's also this opportunity now that you have to go check it out. Amazing game. If you think this is great, this VN, you should definitely watch Ace Attorney. Watch or play Ace Attorney games. Okay, before leaving, we took a peek at the live security footage. Ina and Callie were barely awake. Gura was still eating. I thought they served too much, but it seems like apex predators have bottomless appetites. We won't check the kitchen? You can't get into the kitchen without showing up in the cameras. So it's reasonably safe to assume that all the action took place in the storage room. Welcome back. Hey, ayo, Litchi, what's up? We're playing this HoloLive HoloMyth VN today. So far, really good quality. I thought there would be some CG, but I think we haven't seen any yet. And yes, Hakoba was making type rating sound. Well, I was attempting. Okay, the other two... Gotta summon Narata-kun. The other two raised their heads upon hearing Gura's greeting. Humu. Does Hina already, like, always does Humu? Like, they've been making a lot of Humu sound from Ina. I know she does sometime, but the game is like really going for it. So, is the mystery solved? Unfortunately, not yet. Well, we'll have to move on to the next stage. I'll interrogate each of you in the break room, one-on-one. Why does it have to be one-on-one? Can we just talk here? It's to make it harder for the possible culprit and accomplices, if any, to corroborate their lies with other people's statements. Standard procedure. We're doing a raid tonight, so I'd like to know in advance if I have to cancel. Maybe in the new maybe with the new skins from Fantasy Star Online. Hakobo. It's like how official Hololive stuff always make Gura say ah. Even though she barely says it now. I know, right? Ina does Humu a lot. I actually haven't watched Ina in a long time. I think maybe being in Japan, it just doesn't align. And I think she has slowed down her production lately. I do enjoy watching Ina a lot. Very, I don't know. Kind of say so and relaxing, chill. I'm into that lately. I like crazy sometime, but My mind needs to chill once in a while. Anyway, let's move on. No worries, this shouldn't take too long. Yeah, Litchi, drawing stream is really relaxing, I gotta say. I agree. Let's set it at 10 minutes for each of you. No extension, as long as you'll all cooperate. Why don't we get started then? Kiara, I'd prefer it if I can conduct the interrogation alone. Hey, why? You know, so we can have a thorough conversation, a heart-to-heart. If you say so. You are the detective. I'll just monitor the time and notify you when time's up. All right, let's decide the order. You three, choose a number from 1 to 5. Where's the rest of them? Oh my god. No. Not this again. Not this again. 1, 2, 5. Where's 3? 4. Eh? 1, 2, 5? Good. Eh? Are you actually serious? Huh? This is my collectively burst of laughter. Which only added to Gura's confusion. I actually want Gura to have a I am actually intelligent arc. The dummy persona can go away. She didn't say 3, 4. The laughter showed no sign of stopping. Wait, did I miss up? I'm crying. No, wait, I don't. I think Ina just died from the wheeze. Oh boy. I ate I ate that wheeze. That's the weirdest thing I've ever said. Ever said. I ate that wheeze. It like went it went straight up as the sound left my mouth. That was F-wording hilarious. Haha. I should not realize even now. Woo! Okay, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and I explain. I ask you to choose from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is 1 to 5. Oh my god. Her voice faded out as she laughed from embarrassment. Gura, how would you even... That's so ridiculous. Gura buried her face into her hands. I don't know. I'll let you on a secret, everyone. People are not that dumb. On purpose. Ooh! Shots fired. I don't know. That's a Gargara shark brain moment if I've ever seen one. All her brain cells are reserved for Hatsune Miku and rhythm games. Well then, choose your number. 4, of course, because 4 represent death in Japanese. The one before 2. Haha, the one before 2. Oh, enough. Gura, I'll go with 2. Gura 2, Ina 1, Kali 4. Got it. So, who's going first? What? Why did we have number? Why did we have number if I get to decide who's going first? What? Yeah, that was a great enough. I actually like that joke. The one before 2. It's pretty good. Also, hello, JD. Hello. Oh my god. I killed my voice swallowing that wheeze. It's so weird. Imagine you're wheezing and then you suddenly breathe in. Oh, that was weird. Oh boy. I think we'll recover. But yeah, here we have to go with Ina. She's number 1. The one before 2. Humu Humu. I see you're going with the classic order. Nah, because you're the one for me. Heart sign. Ah. Yeah, it almost sounded like a hiccup. Yeah, a bit, yeah. Ah, I mean, so sweet, even in English. Huh? I mean, so sweet, even in English. Huh? Taco time. Tacos first. I ushered her into her seat. Ooh, I like this. I was waiting for some CG. We just said that actually. We actually just said that. The game is listening. Man, Narator-kun with that whole wheeze that I swallowed. One moment. Okay. That was weird. Okay, give me 30 seconds. I really need water to kill that whoosh that happened in my throat. What? Okay, we're back. Good streamers have water ready. But who said I was a good streamer? Hakobo. Kanafumi is such a good song. Litchi. Oh, I like the BGM. Yeah, it's really... the good vibe. The vibe is really good with Ina. Okay, let's summon Narator-kun. When I'm with Ina, I just want to relax and be healed by her cozy presence. But I have a job to do. Conducting this interrogation properly is a must. Not doing so is tantamount to throwing away my pride as a detective. Oh, is it gonna be full of puns? I kind of like puns, you know? I see myself as a dad-like person, even if I am not really. Is it Camilla? Yeah, well, Camilla is very based, so I am not surprised then. Alright, shall we talk about the case then? Overused, but still mildly amusing. Okay. I need to ask the good question. The game already told me that I have to ask the good question. So I will hear Mr. Subaru and save here. Okay. Recount the last night and this morning. Ina of the mountain. What? I mean, we can go like completely stupid or playing the actual game. For now, let's play the actual game. Let's go with standard initial question. Please give me your account of last night and this morning. Try to add more details to what you've already told us earlier. Ina's pretty cute. I mean, among the design they made for the game, this might be my favorite. This might be my favorite, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's see. As you've already confirmed, I was finishing an illustration late into the night. I went straight to sleep right after. Oh, and I slept on the floor. So I could wake up easier. Of course, the good old enough sleep on the floor. What? Okay, and then woke up early, got ready for work, and went to KFP. I went through the storage room. Like with everyone who has gotten storage room access from Kiara, which includes all of us here right now. After I opened the door, I didn't notice the mess on the floor and trip over something. I had my crowbar in hand, so I accidentally bonked the ground. Of course, I had no idea Kiara's ashes were scattered on the floor and all. Next, I cleaned up the mess and went on to do my duties on KFP. Kiara woke up just shortly after that. And the rest is, as you know. That didn't tell me much. As in Kiara raging and banging on the door. On my door. Yep. She initially suspected me, but I told her that if I did it, I wouldn't have hung around until she woke up. Neat, thanks. Ah, I forgot one thing. I was wondering about this. Back in your office, I said that I assumed the stuff scattered on the floor was from one of the boxes somehow falling from the shelves. I forgot to mention that I didn't actually find the box. Ah, good. That's vital information. Okay, let's see. I was reading the option and then I was like very seriously reading, why do you work at KFP? Time of arrival at KFP. Ina of the mountain. Existence of free will. Looks like a really fun question though. Very unrelated to the game, but looks really fun answer nonetheless. Let's save. Oh, now I'm save scumming. I'm doing it. Oh, judge me. Judge me for save scumming. I don't even care. I don't even care. Okay. Time of arrival at KFP. What time did you arrive at KFP? You didn't mention the time earlier. I think it was around 7 a.m. I woke up at around 6 a.m. Wow. You barely got any sleep. Yeah. Days like this aren't that rare. Can be helped since I'm just juggling multiple jobs. Don't push yourself too hard. Sleep is just as important as diet and exercise. Yeah, I've been trying to find ways to balance everything. There are just times when days like this become unavoidable. I know that feeling of wanting to do so much stuff that you feel like you're wasting time when you sleep. Yes. Especially when we still insist on keeping up with our hobbies and many other things. However, sleep deprivation actually hurts productivity. So when it goes on for too long, it's quite likely that you're sacrificing sleep without actually getting more done. You could end up just ruining your physical and mental health without actually being more productive. That makes a lot of sense. Sorry for the unsolicited advice. Oh no, it's completely fine. You're telling me this because you care. I really appreciate it. We're getting a bit off topic though. I didn't really think about how much lack of sleep can slow down my work. Thanks. Ina. Yeah, if you didn't know, a little Japanese lesson here. Ina, her name, if you accentuate the I, Ina, it means it must be nice in Japanese. Ina. So let's say for examples like, oh yeah, I I gained 10,000 subscriber last month, I would go, "Hey, Ina," as in, it's a bit of a jealousy kind of things. And also just like, yeah, I wish. So anyway, let's continue the interrogation. Okay, so reason for being early. Why were you at KFP so early? Work's hours start at 8 a.m. and the store doesn't open till 10:30. As a second in command here at KFP, I want to set a good example by being early. Azu, I don't understand Japanese. Can you do a Japanese class in the future? I mean, my Japanese is quite low. If I did something about it, it would be more like, how do you get started? How do you get started to learn Japanese? Because doing a class, I don't know if you saw it. I'm gonna reference Axel from Holotempus when he made the collab about the Japanese lesson, and he just ended up talking about Japanese food. And I was just like, where's the Japanese? And he taught them like 2 expressions without any context on how to make sentences or anything. Yeah. I understand Japanese system, how it works. I have a deep understanding of it, but I don't have a lot of vocabulary or grammar. It's weird. My relationship with Japanese is weird. Hakobo. Interesting, so it is different from ine. Yes. Ine. Ine. It's more positive, I think. Ine. Ina. Ine. Yeah. Slight difference. Since that one does not have a hint. Yes, I think so. I think that's exactly it. Must be nice to be you kind of response. Exactly, totally. Yeah, Nihongo doko. I wish. It also allows me to clean and prepare before the whole workforce arrives. I see, that's admirable. No, I just see it as an extension of my responsibilities. KFP employees must be happy to have such a role model as a superior. No, you exaggerate. They are here because they love Kiara. But I guess maybe that's why they always talk about their problems regarding the workplace with me instead of Kiara. Oh, would you say you're... God damn it. Inundated? With KFP employee complaints? Hakobo kind of went hard into kanji and lacking grammar. Yeah, you gotta combine both at some point. No, not really. I'm good at talking. Man, these are forced. I'm good at tackling. Oh, god damn it. Tackling them with my tentacles. What? Because my many tentacles can handle more than... Never mind, sorry. Okay. Everything's fine though. Good. Man, that question was not useful. Where's the box? I'm gonna expose her lying tentacles. Where's the box? What? I told you. It was already gone when I arrived. And I'm just supposed to take your word for that? No, but my answer won't change. You're a tough one. I'm not lying. Yes. Maybe she's actually telling the truth about the box. Even she were, there's no way to prove it right now. Maybe I shouldn't have pursued. Oh, no. Am I safe scumming? God damn it. Oh, no. Are we safe scumming, guys? All right, chat. All right, chat. Are we safe scumming, or we just live with the consequences of our action? I definitely should not have chose that. I think, but it's fine. We'll come back if anything. She waved once and turned away. It turned toward the door. Her shadow receded as she walked out of the room. Yes, I think we're gonna live with their consequences for now. Didn't do a good enough job on this one. You can call the next one in. So who's going in next? Good up. Let's go with good up. Copy that. Time to interview the shark. Should I take the seat across from you? Not really, but it'd feel weird if you didn't. Goda didn't reply and hopped the seat herself across from me. That's a bit intense for a BGM, for an interrogation. Safe scumming is accurate, but she did say it's a last resort. Amy said it was the last resort to time travel. Alright. Maybe I'm gonna stop reading a little bit, especially if I intend in reloading. This is the time to show them that my detectives are legit. Okay. Oh my god. I did the thing where I click. I click on the good things. I'm okay, but I clicked that without realizing what was happening. Can you recount what you were doing last night again, with more detail if possible? I ate pizza for dinner. I took a bath, a long one, with pizza, of course. And I watched random stuff until I fell asleep. I don't really know what else I can add there. You can add so much more. Akobo. This is one called Shark Venturer. What sort of stuff did you watch? I can't prove it anyway. Why do I have to say it? Why not? Just disclose the information. Fine. GTA Online role plays. Oh, stop. Don't say more. Why? I also watch them. Lots of people do. I've actually already seen these streams of JT Online roleplay. Oh really? The BGM is not loud enough? Eh? Maybe it's just part of the songs. If it is really not, just tell me. I'll fix it. Okay, is your watch history disabled? Yeah, that's why I can show it. And I watch on the app. That's too bad. Okay, so if I choose the scale now, I feel like I'm gonna be told that it's too early. I'm still gonna do it. I don't even know what you're talking about, Watson. Did you forget that shark scale fell off? How can you even identify shark scales when they're so tiny? Because they weren't mixed with sand or coral sediment. You can make them out clear enough with magnifying glass. Huh, didn't know that. I know your body better than you do. Ooh. Shut up. You can't really prove that they were from the time of Kiara's death, can you? You've got nothing on me. What makes you think so? You didn't even know that they could be identified using a magnifying glass. I just know, alright? Not actually sure if the time range can be narrowed down enough, but telling her that won't help. We can actually tell how long your scale have been there. She's lying, let's go. Pro detective strats. Lie. It just takes some time since we'll have to send it somewhere. So why don't you just spill the beans and save us the trouble? Say what you want. I don't believe you. I think you forgot to deny the part where you were lying. Let's give her the win. I think Gura's personality is the kind of person that when she feels like she's winning, she's cocky and she will reveal more. Okay, I'll be honest with you. I hope you return the favor. I'm not actually sure if we can narrow down the time. And having it checked would take too much time and effort. I doubt we'd even do it. So can you please just tell me why you were there? Oh, you can't even tell? Yet you're assuming? Oh yeah, I knew it. Cocky shark. I've been to KFP countless times, but I wasn't here last night. That would explain the scales, am I right? You have no choice but to take my words for it. God damn it. Did I just throw my advantage? Gura, how could you betray my goodwill? I'm literally shaking right now. Literally. Stop the fake crying, Watson. You're not fooling anyone. But you don't want to tell me why you're lying, hoo-hoo? I'm not lying, okay? When are you gonna stop? Are you gonna waste your 10 minutes doing this? I didn't think you were this hard to crack. There's nothing to crack. Yeah. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Okay, Phoenix taste test. I don't know what to choose, so. You're an apex predator, so who's always hungry. Yeah? Are you sure you didn't have a Phoenix taste Phoenix taste test last night? Of course not. I won't ever eat my friend. I mean, I might actually bite you if you do something, but that's different. Do what? You know what? Yeah, right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious though. But I wouldn't have taste of Kiara without asking first. Hehe. What? Nothing. Hehe. I can't just take your word for it because this is an investigation. I understand, but I stand by my words. Yes, of course. Oh man, that was useless. That was useless. Holy Lord. What I hate though is I feel like there's nothing really helping me on really knowing what choice I should have taken. That's only my guts, right? I thought the game would have, how can I say, more ways to tell me which choice I should take. Dad. Let's use Nanatar-kun for that. Dad, that is seated across me with her towering figure. Your 10 minutes start now. Oh, now this BGM I've heard before. I think maybe Callie used it more often than the other BGM. This one I'm sure I heard a couple times. Kiara's muffled voice from the other side of the door informed me. Guess we're starting the cross-examination? I noted at Callie. Only 10 minutes. No time to joke around. Okay, so. The recount of last night. I heard from Kiara that you were here together last night. But can I ask you to give your own account of what happened? Hakubo called lively bopping to death's knocking. That's a pretty cool name if you ask me. Sure, no problem. She fixed her posture. Oh, posture check, everyone. Posture check. As she replied. So, we three had quite a late dinner last night, right? And you gave her asthma medication afterward. After you left, your boy and Kusotori were just hanging out. Maybe it was on the loading screen, yeah. Really? You didn't do anything else? Nope. Watson, we didn't. Okay, continue. Kelly lets a weak sigh. We were just chilling, chatting about all sort of topics in the break room. Around 10:30, Kiara said she was going to take a nap before going home because she was feeling too sleepy. As far as I know, that wasn't something unusual for her. I was also dead tired. Works though on everyone, you know. So I stayed with her until she fell asleep. Then I left through the storage exit as the front entrance was already locked. I went straight home and slept. Can you provide any proof? Unfortunately, I can't. The underworld ain't filled with technology spying on you. Nice, very concise, thanks. It comes easy when you've got nothing to hide. Okay, let's see. Grim Reaper equal killer. Cup or cone? About the site. You left your site here last night, right? That is correct. To be more accurate, I forgot to bring it home with me. Isn't your site important to you and something that's been with you for a long time? What's the name of the site again? Alright, you're going, Hakubo? Thank you for being there. Always enjoy your support. Bro fist to you. Yes, that's right. If so, how come you just forgot about it so easily? What's the name of the site again? Johnny? I think it's like a silly name. Jackie? I can't recall. Ricky! There we go. Okay, alright. Yeah, Ricky, that's it. Alright, see ya. How do I explain this? It's like, when I relax, I tend to be kind of forgetful. Might also partially be due to me regularly being sleep deprived. Everyone is sleep deprived. It's so bad. Like, when I'm at home, I'll often forget where I put my phone. Oh yeah? But this is KFP, not your home. I am only saying this to be completely transparent in the investigation. I will not say it again. Callie couldn't help but look away. I'm occasionally also guilty of this whenever Kallie's around. Her voice shrunk with every word. And I guess you could say that I feel at home when Kusotori is with me. The Reaper raps. The Reaper rapper's red. What was that? I couldn't hear you. No. I'm sure you heard me fine, alright? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying any of that again. Fine. That right there is a tete. Oh, shut up. On leaving a sleeping Kiara all alone. Why did you leave Kiara sleeping alone in a place that wasn't her home? Even if it was at KFP, isn't that still kind of questionable? That didn't really cross my mind. We are both creatures that aren't nearly as susceptible to death as humans. I guess our sense of danger is different. So I didn't really think much of it. Good point. But she was just taking a nap. You could have just waited for her. Listen, now. I'm listening. Ugh. Gah! You cut off my train of thought. My bad. Where was I? Listen, I was tired as hell, and I had no idea how long I'd have to wait. You know, what if she slept for an hour? I had enough for today. Uh-huh. Well, let's see. Relationship with Kiara lately. This is the most important question. Huh? Go on ahead, shoot. How was your relationship with Kiara? How has your relationship with Kiara been lately? Huh? What are you talking about? I'm not in a relationship with her. Well, I mean, Kiara is indeed a friend of mine, so we do have a relationship, but not the way you're implying. I wasn't implying anything though, but maybe I did anticipate your reaction. Just answer the question. Guh. Guh. It's normal. Always has been. I'm gonna be honest here. You sounded kinda irritated talking about leaving her asleep. Callie's eyes drifted down to a corner before flying back to me. You're really observant, huh? No, it was pretty obvious. It's just, I don't know, man. I was just tired and sleepy, so I feel for her. But last night, it's like she kept dozing off and didn't really care to listen to anything I was saying. Okay, I know what happened. I know exactly what happened that night. She's really like that when we talk. Lately, she's also been talking about Pekora and Fubuki much more than usual. Cute. So what you're saying is that you're jealous? What? No. She slammed her fist on the table, minus 10 HP. Look, if you were immortal, I'd have an effing slash you, Bao. But alas, you're not, and my sight not with me at the moment. Whoa, calm down. Just kidding. Slash in half. Scary. Kiara signaled the end. Time's up. I'm out. The Shinigami vacated her seat and walked out of the room. Peace! Good job, me. Hey, at least I got 1 out of 3. I have a good idea of what happened. Come out whenever you're ready. We'll be waiting. She gently closed the door. I leaned back on my seat. My tense shoulders finally relaxed themselves. We're in the endgame now. I'm certain I've gathered enough information to not disappoint. I am Hololive's #1 and only detective, after all. Sight. I turned my gaze until the ceiling. Gotta get this over with. I propped myself up from my seat and put the chairs back in the original order. It's time to perform the finale. Amelia Watson, case number 5. Oh, I don't know why it was that. I meant to do the Phoenix Wright song, and McDonald came to my head. What? Not sponsored, obviously. And also it goes against KFP, the KFP mood here. Anyway, this morning, our majestic phoenix, Takanashi Kiara, woke up in the trash after dying. We should call it the case of the trash phoenix. Ina no! Due to Kiara's memory problem, the truth behind the incident was unclear. But if it wasn't an accident, then one thing was certain. The culprit could have been only one of us. For that reason, I was tasked with unraveling this mystery. Being the ace detective that I am, the whole investigation took only a few hours. And now, this case will finally come to a close. I'll look at each of them in the eye before speaking again. There is indeed a culprit, and that culprit is... What? That is so stupid. The culprit is you, Ame. Is you. It's not Callie. if the game asks me about using my brain, this okay, hear me out here. The reason why it is not Callie, it's because it's Ame. Ame is the culprit. Okay? And what happened is, well, let's see what they say here. But what happened is that Ame, for some reason, gave the wrong medicine, maybe a second time, to Kiara. And I don't know what happened when you give the entire dosage. This is like Danganronpa. I swung my arms and pointed at Callie. You! This is Ace Attorney level. This is the reveal. This is Ace Attorney reveal. Callie, I knew it. What the F? I didn't do nothing. Well, let's hear Ame's explanation then. But first, I want to confirm something. What is it? This is a little awkward to ask. Do you often kill Kiara when it's just the two of you? Huh? Oh. How did you know? Just a hunch from Callie's response, and something you said at my office. What? I'm guessing that when she does it, Callie has to leave you with her sight, as a sign or something. That's why you are so sure when Ina mentioned that the site was at the crime scene, but held back from saying and why. Thanks for confirming. Kusotori! I'm sorry. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Yabe. Kinky? What? Why is it kinky? Dying is kinky? What? For the record, it's not often. Huh. As a mere mortal, I can say that I'm qualified to give my thoughts on this matter. So let's go back to the case for now. I thought we agreed in addition to making it painless. You need my consent before you do it. Wow. Oh my god. Please shut your mouth already. But you broke a rule. No, I didn't. Wasn't got it all wrong. Kiara moved behind her Reaper Rapper friend. Yes, I forgive you. She began pushing Callie. I'm guessing they're headed for the usual room. I'm telling you, I'm not guilty. Yes, whatever you say. Punishment is still due. I could hear a hint of giggling in her voice. She's really happy with the result, huh? Believe me. No. Nah, it's not Callie. The rest of us watched them slide away from view. We heard the presumably usual room's door open and close. And there they go. Bruh. I didn't even get to explain everything. Thanks, Kiara, for making this easy. You're welcome to explain now if you want. Meh. Wow, I don't really feel like it anymore. It was basically just Callie being jealous. And nah, that's not it. I thought the case is not closed at all. Not closed at all. It's been a long day. Oh, this is like, what's the name of the game? 15 minute? Or 15 hours? I don't remember. With the clock going very loudly, it really reminds me of that. It means that we're gonna time jump. I've been sitting idle in my office after dinner. I watched whatever came on autoplay, then scrolled mindlessly on social media until I couldn't take it anymore. I fiddled around with my pocket watch. The gentle luster and cold sensation of metal isn't the most calming, but it was enough. I guess it's time. I clutch my watch. A power that lets one traverse. So, Hakobo, if you watch this later, you were right. Save's coming is actually on brand here. Save's coming is actually Amelia's power. Wow. Amelia Watson has the power to save scumming. All along, we kept calling it time travel. No, we were wrong. She has the power of save scumming. Though it might seem incredibly powerful, it is not as it seems because everything has already happened. I've already done it countless times, but I still feel nervous during the actual moment. It's similar to the feeling I get when riding a plane. There's just a tinge of fear that something will go wrong during takeoff and landing. I silently opened the door to my bed and peeked in. Past me is sleeping peacefully, unaware of what's to come and what she has done. Yeah, I knew it. I knew. Just what the hell am I doing? I turned away and went outside. KFP is around a 40-minute walk from here. Not a problem when the sun's heat isn't out to torture. My heart felt heavier with each step closer to KFP. I like this song. I like this BGM a lot. Lost in my own thoughts, I almost committed to the biggest blunder. A few minutes away from KFP, I failed to recognize Gura in the distance. Thankfully, I was able to notice and hide myself in time. She tripped on nothing and looked around embarrassed after getting back up. I bet she's also preoccupied with what just happened, which honestly saved me just now. Sorry. I'm grooving here suddenly. Alright, let's move on. When on a time travel trip that's nearby temporarily, it's essential that one hide their presence as much as possible. This makes for a more stable set of circumstances to work with and decay. And reduce the risk of undesirable consequences. I soon arrived at the fated place. I could see the storage room door that Gura left open. Something crossed my mind. What if she was still alive? I can call an ambulance or anything. With everything that's in there, KFP issues, the usual room, the vials, it put us both of us in a very tough spot, not to mention the possible dangers to the stability of my existence. She'll just resurrect anyway, so it's not a big deal, I know. But maybe I can still save her. I took the remaining steps with those thoughts running in circle. In my mind I've continued as I am singing this truth. If it were possible, I really like Bully. If it were possible, while still keeping most of the circumstances the same, then maybe. Why do I bother hoping for something that's impossible? There were only dim lights outside, but the darkness of the storage room still painted a stark contrast against the rest of my view. The scene inside faded into view as my eyes adjust to the dark. I stared at the ash. I'm sorry. Words that are much easier to say when there's no one to hear them. Samo. Whatever, there's only one course of action to take now. I curse myself for feeling relieved. I never realized that there was whisper. I never noticed there was whisper in the song. I just heard them and I was like, what? I can't even doubt the cause of death with this. There was obviously no blood from any injury. Damn it. Why did I let it happen? I went to the refrigerator box. I went to the refrigerator, box and towel, and pulled out both vial cases. Seeing the vials during the investigation was crucial. It confirmed both my suspicion and the message from my future self that this was my job. After that, the rest of the investigation only served to give me a clearer picture of everything surrounding the incident. I checked the latest empty asthma vial. The date written on the label was the date just hours ago. I turned my attention to the special concoction case. I already knew what I was about to see, but I couldn't help being terrified. I slowly opened the case. My heart sank at seeing what was all but confirmed. On one spot was a vial with a blank label. Compared to the rest, it had a slightly lighter color inside. How could I screw up so badly? I took the vial and emptied the outside. The marker used on these vials should be one of the markers lying around in the storage room. Found it. I copied the date on the latest vial to the newly emptied one and swapped it with the copied one. My job here is done. I slipped the original vial in my pocket and returned the vial case in the refrigerator. Carrying the empty box was cumbersome, so I flattened it. I clutched the vial in my pocket and took a deep breath. It's time to leave. I took one last look at Kiara's ash before leaving. Yeah, it's Ame. Amidst the chaos in my mind, I closed and locked the door. It was an accident that those vials got switched, and Kiara would be resurrected like it was nothing. I knew that. But the guilt wouldn't stop eating at me. What if the victim wasn't Kiara? That single question haunted me. I disposed of the box at a public trash bin a few blocks away and continued on my way. After arriving home, the first thing I did was erase the label on the vial with some rubbing alcohol. I wrote A on it instead. An extra A that shouldn't exist. Yeah, exactly. Yes. When I saw the case, I was like, there's no space for that A. Why is there an A? This was perfectly safe. I already knew I wouldn't wake up until Kiara came. Still a couple of hours before Kiara came. I felt so tired. I wanted to take a nap before returning, but I couldn't. Gee, I wonder why. I stood up and got a used needle from my office and placed it on the bed. Past Ame's right hand was slightly open. It was a good position to put the vial in, so I did. Everything's in place now, finally. I sat down, curled up again at the same spot. Bubba, who's been asleep since I arrived, woke up and snuggled next to me. This is why. He's used to seeing two of me by now. He probably doesn't understand why there are two of me, but he knows it's both me. I place my hand on him and stroke his fur. A feminine warmth that keeps me going. My past selves sleeping face in Booba's womb made me relax a bit. I felt like taking a little rest. Maybe it's because some of the weight on my mind has been lifted, and the fatigue finally caught on. My eyelids started to fall against my will. I resisted, but my consciousness shut down regardless. Hey, what's up? Oh, Marionette. Hey, nice French name there. Everything's good. Everything's good. Having a lot of fun here. Almost finished with my first playthrough. I might go for a second one. I kind of want to know the full mystery going on here. But thanks for asking, Marionette. Marionnette in French, if I can say it like that. How are you? Are you good? Let's continue here. Huh? My eyes jolt open. Oh no. Did I really just fall asleep? The time. I frantically checked for the time. It was 8:14 a.m. Whew. I breathed a huge sigh of relief and got up. The vial I needed were still in place. I looked at my past self face again. Oh, I smiled. I gotta say, I think I look pretty cute. With a tap on the shoulder, I bid my past self goodbye. Oh wow, that was a clutch. First time seeing this game. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Like the art and the story, well written. Yeah, I'm really happy that I did my discovery stream of Hololive Fan Game the other day. I found this. One of my viewer recommended it, and I was like, oh man, I want to do a full stream out of it. Also, I'm glad if you're good. That's a good thing. All right, and we're back at the beginning of the game. Yeah, it's really good. Back at the beginning. Going full circle. Okay, that's Ame 420. For respect of the dev, it's not a long credit. I'm just gonna wait it out. But we're gonna save scum, aka use Ame's power. The music is pretty good too. I especially like the BGM used in the intro. Shout out to Comet 9001. I believe they go by planetdropper. All right. Yeah, we're not done quite yet, but I don't think there's a lot to go through. So, let's see. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making the game. Ah, now the intro change, huh? After story. Interesting. Okay, let's load. Let's go back at the start of Ina. We're not safe scumming. We are using Amelia's power. Okay, recount. Now, I am unfortunately going to skip. Sorry about that. But maybe it's a good thing for you, Marionette. If you want to experience the game by yourself. We're going to go to... So, earlier, I said time of arrival. And that didn't really put me anywhere. So earlier I chose reason for being early. Why do you work? Okay. Why do you decide to work at KFP? Litchi, you've been lurking just so I go back interrogating Ina, didn't you? Pomme. It just kind of happened, I guess. Kiara and I were already friends and she offered me the job. I thought it would be a good experience, so I accepted. I see. Where was I going with this? I didn't think it would hinder you of your other job. I didn't anticipate that it would, but I thought it was still best to try it out. If it was too much, I could have make it. Uh-huh. Is it working out? For the most part, yes. It can be rough at times, but it was especially difficult when I was just starting out. But I think I've adjusted well enough, and it kind of works for now. Neat. Glad you seem to be in a good shape. Thanks. It's nice to know that you're not doing well, but not very useful. One moment. Not load. There, I thought there was 3 questions, but there was 4. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go with time of arrival, and then we're gonna say reason for being early, and this one here, working condition, which over, where's the box, why do you work? Wait, earlier I did say, maybe it's the order. Well, I'm glad that you do enjoy it. I'm still seeking my streamer voice. I'm gonna be super honest. A lot of people don't talk about this, right? But I'm still seeking it. But yeah, I can have some range, and with the French accent, maybe, you know, as I've heard a lot of Frenchmen speaking, I think I kind of diminish my French accent a lot, but it's something that cannot really go completely away. I see. It was quite nice, that stream that you're referring. Well, I'm happy if you do enjoy it. It's already good. Thank you. Really very enjoyed you enjoying it. Happy to hear that. Okay, so I believe the issue is not... It's in the hoarding. It's the hoarding. So, Callie is gonna go first. Callie is gonna go first. Callie is simple. Oh, thank you. You're being also so good to me. Thank you. Well, I mean, it's almost impossible to lose an accent, you know? But it is such a thing. I don't want to go completely on a tangent here because we need to solve this mystery today. But accents, when you're not an English speaker, for a lot of people, it's something that they are very ashamed of. Especially here in Japan, when I was an English teacher and just living here and meeting people, they are so ashamed of their accent. And that's not only Japan, of course, but yeah, it's a whole topic. I do enjoy talking a lot about languages. Maybe along the way, when there's more people who's willing to hear about these type of topics, I can go on and talk a lot about languages. Okay, let's... Callie is easy, right? Callie is simple. We don't need anything. This one. And then, relationship with Kiara. This is exactly what we selected last time. Okay, good. Same thing. She said, good job, me. Good. Now, what I'm trying to fetch here is orders that will lead into information to make the other speak. I will go with Ina. She's gonna say wow when she enters. Wow. Called it. Ah, of course. Accent is also a thing within your own language, right? As you mentioned, Marionette. Even within your own native language, there's so many accents. Lychee. I used to pronounce th. Yeah. Well, even now, my H's sound in every languages are always kind of weird. Not weird. They are distinctive. Okay, we're back at Ina. Now, let's see. What if with Ina, it is not as obvious as I thought? Reason for being early. Workplace condition. This is the one I haven't chose earlier. I'm safe coming, but I don't care. Let's go to some. Since you mentioned some complaints coming your way, how is the work environment here at KFP? How to describe it? We all know that KFP is a special place. Let's just say that it's nothing like your average fast food chain. I like that I into pause. She seemed to be contemplating on something. It's alright, let it out. She took a slow, deep breath. Sometimes I honestly feel bad for some KFP employees. Oh, KFP! Have you seen that? Finally, someone is acknowledging your pain. I don't see myself as a KFP. I'm a bit of a DD who has an Oshi. If you had to ask how I feel about my maybe I have more than one Oshi now that Vesper exists. Anyway, but yeah, I know the KFP have been suffering. Someone's acknowledging it. Ina, bless her soul. Especially when they're sent to the usual room. Yes, let's talk about the usual room. What in the world is in that room? I can provide an answer to that question. Please don't ask anymore. She gave me a piercing look. So she knows. Ina knows what's in the usual room, okay, I understand. Just what? If only they would join the tentacle. Oh man. Like the true cult leader she is. If only they would join the tentacle, they'd be freed from any material suffering. Well, she has a whole room just to torture them. So there's that. We could even make our own fast food chain and call it Taco Bell, as if the joke hasn't been made already. Well, they already sponsored by Taco Bell, so she spoke in a hushed tone, like her own thoughts were just leaking out. Tentacle? Is that a group you mentioned forming a while back? Her eyes widened slightly. Yes, I might have mentioned it. Is that actually an actual cult? Oh, no. It's a play on tentacle and cult, just for fun. Tehe. We just gather and engage in relaxing and comfy activities. It's a hippie cult. I see. Let me join in the fun sometime. Sure. KFP is one wild place. Time's up, guys. After getting up, Ina stood still instead of heading to the door. Please, don't get me wrong. KFP is work. I don't have any problems with Kiara herself. I love her just as much as I you guys. Don't worry, we all know that. All right then. Trying to raise up the tension in my voice. She waved once and turned toward the door. Her shadow receded as she walked out of the room. Decent interrogation. I believe that was good enough. Okay, so we did succeed. We did succeed with Ina. Now I know where I went wrong with Gura earlier. So we should be alright. Let's save scum, aka time travel. Let's go here. Recount. Confront. Here, we need to double down and pressure. I thought that appealing to Gura's cocky behavior would give us more, but I think we need to press. I might have not want to do what I just did, but it's fine. One more push and she'll crack. Spare yourself the trouble. Kiara's might get seriously mad if you keep this up. What? Better admit and apologize than having me expose you. Don't worry, I'm sure she'll forgive you. You know deep inside that this is the right thing to do. The pain of having to face yourself. Oh no, we're suddenly playing Persona. Suddenly playing Persona. Persona 4. Gura closed her eyes for a moment, and when she opened them, her face was crystal clear. I was here. Good shark. I leaned on the table a bit more. Now please, tell me what exactly transpired last night. She looked down for a second. I was here for a late night snack. Sure. I heard from Kiara that KFP was turning in high profits. So I thought that it was fine to do it once in a while. Wow. Thief Simulator. Oh man, I hate when I want to do a joke and it just does not connect. God damn. Thief Simulator Perms Lost. I felt the guilt wrap around her words. I knew her well enough to say that it was genuine. She's really sort of innocent like a kid in some ways. Maybe the extreme hunger she holds within her is just something that we non-apex predators can never hope to understand. I eat on the top shelf because I thought that I could stay hidden there even if someone came in. Ooh, so she might have saw something. But when something actually happened, I panicked. I heard the door open and Kiara came in. I think she was holding Callie's sight. Ooh. I panicked and ran away. I see. That's all I saw. I don't know what happened after that. I didn't attack or do anything to harm Kiara. Badly you finally opened up. You should apologize to Kiara after her time's up. I will. It'll be ogre soon. Shrek is in the house. Detective Shrek on the case. Let's see. Well, it has to be this one. What about Kiara? How did she react? I don't know. Like, she didn't shout or chase after you? I don't think so. I didn't hear anything. And when I glanced back, it was just me and the open door. Huh. How did you mention it? Oh, Marionette, I'll go now, Pops. Gotta take a shower and cook some meal. Hang again next stream. Alright! Well, thank you. Thank you for passing by, Marionette. I don't know if you're into the HoloStars community, but I did a stream about it, about the boys, the JP boys. And I really had a good time. Everyone was so kind. I really liked it. I'm really starting to enjoy the HoloStars community a lot after like 4 years being into Hololive. I kind of rediscover it thanks to Hololive, Holostar EN. So I'm probably gonna do a stream about Uproar, I want to talk about uproar, understanding them, what they were meant to be, what they are now, and who the boys are. So yeah, if you're into that, look up for that in the future. But again, thanks, and have a good day. All right, take care. So, if my memory serves me right, she didn't even react much when I was running frantically towards the door. Interesting. Ah, yes, she was drugged by Ame. Maybe she was still half asleep. I don't know. You know that she doesn't remember this, right? Yeah, I was so surprised. I thought she called to scold me. You could imagine how puzzled I was when she didn't even mention it. That must have been quite the experience. Maybe she's a sleepwalker. I'll ask her now. I stood up and walked to the door. Kiara, I have a question. Are you a sleepwalker? No. As far as I know, never happened once. Oh, still here. Sure. I'm into all the Hololive, talking about the boys that I don't know much is a help. Exactly, right? This is why I want to do it. I really want people to talk more about them. I genuinely think, well, could talk about the indie VTuber too, as they also need help. But I really, really enjoy Tempest, so I want all of Holo Stars to, shine through and get more people into it. Nice to know. Where do you get that idea? Also, time's almost up. Nothing, just wondering. I returned to my seat. Is she? No. Oh, that's spooky. Dunno. Maybe she was just half asleep. We wandered in silence for a few seconds. Your 10 minutes are over. Okay. Let's go. Apex detectives right here. Gura bounced up from her seat and proceeded to leave the room. As she approached the door, she looked back and shot me a gentle smile. Thanks, Watson. Must protect. Kiara, I need to talk with you for a bit. Sure. Let's talk while Amy is preparing to present the investigation result. We waved a small goodbye to each other before she left. Come out whenever you're ready. We'll be waiting. She gently closed the door. I leaned back on my seat. My tense shoulders finally relaxed themselves. We're in the endgame now. I'm certain I've gathered enough information to not disappoint. I am Hololive #1 and only detective after all. Sight. I turned my gaze into the ceiling. Gotta get this over with. I propped myself up from my seat and put the chairs back in their original order. Okay, it's time to perform the finale. So I succeededly. I just want to play Phoenix Wright. Damn. I want to play Phoenix Wright. And I'm playing the Phoenix case. The trash Phoenix. Oh my god. My brain. Wow. I just realized, was this intended all along? No, it can't be. If it is, big brain. Okay, this morning, Her Majesty... Okay, we've seen this before. We should call it the case of the trash Phoenix. No. Due to Kiara's memory problem, the truth behind the incident was unclear. But if it wasn't an accident, then one thing was certain. The culprit could have been one of us. For that reason, I was tasked with unraveling this mystery. Being the ace detective that I am, the whole investigation took only a few hours. And now, this case will finally come to a close. I look at each of them in the eyes before speaking again. There is indeed a culprit. And our culprit is... I don't want to choose. Why would I choose? Oh, I have to watch all three. Okay, I get it. I have probably to watch all three. Oh, yeah. I see the stars on Cali here. Okay. Ina. It doesn't make any sense. Danganronpa. I don't remember the song at all. I swung my arm and pointed at Ina. You! Ina? No! I'm innocent! Hi, innocent. I'm Amelia. Got him. Oh boy. How the turns have tabled. Ha! I had this one coming. You admit your crime? No. I was talking about the turntables. I swear I didn't do it, Kiara. I don't know about that one, Chief. You were already here before 5 a.m. But you lied and told us you're up at 7 a.m. What? Oh, from our scene investigation. Yes. And to add to that, I'm convinced that you went to the usual room during that time. Nani? Nani? Huh? What were you doing there? If I had to guess, she was recruiting KFB employees into her cult. She was even contemplating on opening her own fast food restaurant. I wasn't. She looked at me briefly and turned her eyes toward Kiara. Okay, Emma's right. It was for the tentacle, but I wasn't doing it to poach employees for Taco Bell. Ina, how could ya? I only wanted to alleviate their suffering. Oh. To bestow upon them the salvation from their impermanence. Sounds like a cult, alright. Oh, okay. Then why did you also kill me? I didn't do it, it's the truth. This is where it gets tricky. The evidence can match with Ina's bunking the ashes on accident. She didn't turn on the light because she was trying to hide the fact that she was there very early. That made it hard to see, hence why she tripped and bunked Kiara's ash. That's exactly what happened, but it also matches with her being the culprit. And if anyone would do all this just to joke about making Kiara's literally trash, who else would do it but Ina? It does feel like a joke Ina would make. As I understand it, death for you guys isn't really a big deal. So with all that in mind, wouldn't you say that it's convincingly young? But I didn't do it. Don't resist and just accept your fate. For missing it on my beloved KFP employees and for that terrible joke. I shall exact your punishment. She pointed the direction to the usual room and began marching. To the usual room. Ina fell behind, head down and shoulder drop. Why? I don't have a choice. I have to watch all the three ending. I'm sorry, Ina. That stung a little, to be honest. Whew. Freedom at last. And so we went about the rest of our day while Ina received punishment for her scene. Case closed. This hand was not as satisfying as saying Kali did it. It's been a long day. I've been sitting. Okay, let's skip here. We've seen this before. Yeah. It's the same, right? Yeah, it's the same. Okay. Hold button to key to skip credit. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna do it again. Now we're gonna say it's Gura. Here. Gura. Gura? What? No! You both know I didn't do it. I already confessed to Kiara about why I was here. She's right. What's this about? Yes, it wasn't murder. It was an accident caused by Gura. Huh? I don't understand. Gura, you probably didn't even notice, but you knocked a heavy box off the shelf in your panic frenzy. The box fell on Kiara, which unfortunately resulted in her death. I guess that does make sense. It's not the most exciting answer, but in reality, doesn't care about that. Wait, what about the box? Didn't it disappear? That is rather mysterious, yes. Either Gura actually knew and took it, or I would never do that. Or it was sadly something unexplained by the information I've gathered. Ina, you're disrupting my performance. Regardless, that doesn't change the fact that the death-causing incident occurred, and the responsibility for that falls on Gura. I guess. Why the hell was Gura there though? I'll tell you guys later. I clap my hands together. There we have it, case closed. So Gura, I guess this means a 2-in-1 punishment is waiting for you. No, I'm sorry, I forgive. Really? Of course, you're my friend, and I love you. Now let's go to, but punishment is another matter. Oh, literally, women handled. To the usual room. Special treatment. Aw, no. Alright. F. Kiara and Gura had their friendly time together. The rest of us about our day. Okay. Now. Okay, this seems to be the same, so we're gonna skip again. Okay. Okay, so we watched the 3 ending there. Now, what happened if I just load? After story. There we go. It was an accident, and Kiara would be resurrected like it was nothing. I knew that. Murder, frigging murder. But I ran away. We are here today so that I, Ace Detective Amelia, what the son? It was my responsibility. Even if it was an accident, I was still, without a doubt, guilty. Oh no, one of them stripped off at the corner. Sensing an opportunity to deflect blame, I avoided taking responsibility. Instead of admitting to my mistake, all I did was run away. Pathetic. Pathetic, Watson. And there is indeed a culprit, and that culprit is me. It was me, Kiara. It was me all along. I was exhausted. My eyelids were falling shut, even while walking. Barely conscious, I somehow managed to drag myself to bed before crashing. I woke up, strangely, without the usual urge to go back to sleep. It felt like almost no time had passed. I checked the time. 9:31 a.m. Wow, I haven't slept this deep for so long. It was almost time to open the office. A heavy feeling still lingered inside. I pulled myself up from bed and began my usual routine on workdays. As I prepared to open the office, memories of the previous day kept flashing in my head. I sat down and took some deep breaths. For a second, I entertained the idea of traveling back in time to let Kiara know the truth. I quickly shot it down for a number of reasons. First, it is ill-advised to create complex layered temporal interaction, mainly for the time traveler's sanity. Second, the fact that Kiara doesn't seem to know the truth can only mean 2 things. Either she already knew and she let me get away with it, or I'll end up failing to inform her no matter what. Everything has already happened. We're talking about Kiara here. It can only be the latter. If she knew, she'd have a field day with the punishments. But more than any other reason, I just wanted to stop running away from facing Kiara. Even if I indirectly inform her today, that wouldn't be any better. The answer is so simple. Just confess and apologize. Stop running away. It's so simple, and yet. I can't get any work done like this. I stood up and decided to head out. Gloomy grays were draped all over the sky, seemingly reflecting my emotion. Ha! What's this? A music video? I should really just confess and apologize to Kiara right now. I knew that was the best thing to do, yet somehow ended up at Pecolan instead of KFP. I swear I didn't make this decision, my body just moved on its own. I cited before going in with my unlimited password. We always find ways to look at everything and everyone else but ourselves. Looking at every possible direction except inward. Well, I mean, from the start, I did say it was Ame, so. I said it was inward, but I'm not Ame, I guess. Searching for an escape instead of a solution. What I really like is that within the Minecraft server, I believe that Picolan has the Yago sculpture in the back just like this. It's great. Also having War Criminal Picora in the back as a cardboard really reminds me of Danganronpa. If it is not intentional, I would be surprised. If it is, good job. I did pick it up. I like to start my amusement park trips with a bang, so I got in line to ride the Pick Coaster. I'm pretty sure this is the only coaster around that jumps off tracks and submerges passengers in both water and lava. You have to wonder if this is even legal. And judging from where I was at the time, I'll get to ride with the next batch. As I set aside my thoughts on amusement park legalities, I noticed the little girl in front of me. She gripped her mother's skirt, her hand slightly shaking. I guess she's scared.
Are you sure you want to ride it?
The little girl nodded with determination. Mm-hmm. The coaster arrived and the previous passengers boarded off. They opened the gate to let us in. I got seated in one of the cars around the middle. The little girl who was in front of me at the line was still on the platform. She was clearly frightened, but you could see it on her face that she really wanted to do it. Her mom counted down for her, and she courageously hopped on board. Some of the onlookers cheered. If she was a few years older, I wonder if people would still react the same way. It's true. We always like, oh, the kid's so cute. They're so good. They're so brave. But then you're like 10 years older, and then suddenly you're just a brat and you're annoying. A bell rang, signifying the beginning of the ride, and the coaster slowly started to accelerate. Throughout the ride, my focus was often on the little girl. She was in the car in front of me, along with her mom. I've already enjoyed this ride many times, so my interest leaned more towards the little girl's experience. She was screaming in pure fear for the first minute or so, but as the ride progressed, I could hear her screams of fear gradually turn into those of exhilaration. A few jumps and a pool of lava later, we passed the final turn and entered the loading platform. The coaster slowed down to a halt. Passengers began disembarking. The little girl got off and was gleaming with joy, walking with a gleeful bounce in her steps. She faced her challenge head on and conquered it. So should you, Miss Amelia Watson. I decided to eat lunch before enjoying the other attractions. For some reason, they only serve whole carrots and vanilla sponge cakes here. Judging from people's reaction, the cakes seem to be some kind of Russian roulette, so I've always avoided them and have only eaten the carrots. After I've had my fill, or at least as much fill as one can have from eating carrots, I walk around for a little while. I look at the available attraction to see if there was anything new since my last time here. There was also the nice boat, a bizarre racing course where people race in boats, but they're on solid ice instead of water. Wow, nice boat reference in 2022. Let's go. We'll never die. The boats were gliding on the ice at insane speeds. It wouldn't surprise me if someone have had their bones broken here. It seemed fun, but I was alone, and it didn't really feel like going on a race with strangers. Then there was Wall and Harrow, this target shooting stall with great prizes, but there's a catch. Successfully shooting a prize off of the shells doesn't automatically win you the prize. It has to go through and out of some shady looking contraption before you win it. If the prize doesn't make it out of the opaque contraption, you don't get anything. When a customer complains about this, the staff in charge makes an apologetic face and points to the fine print at the bottom of a very long list of rules. I found that I was in the mood for shooting, so I went ahead and played the rigged shooting games instead of shooting other things. I aim at this dark cube thing labeled Crying Obsidian, because I wanted to make it cry more. Wow. It'll be easy. As a certified gamer, I just had to channel my FPS skills. My first attempt narrowly missed the mark. I recalibrated my aim like a true gamer and successfully knocked it off the shelf on my second try. This is a long tangent. We gaming, boys. I turned around to leave, assuming I won't get the prize. Ka-ching! Lo and behold, somehow the prize actually came out of what was surely a rigged contraption. I got lucky, I guess. Maybe they had to make a certain percentage of player actually win in order to stay legal or something. Now I had to carry around with me this gigantic dark purple cube. Praise to the cube, baby. With glowing vein-like patterns. What? Crying obsidian? Where are his tears then? What even is this? It looks so alien, like it was from another dimension or something. I wandered around for a bit, undecided on what to do next. The cube weighed way lighter than I expected for its size. Still, my arms were getting a bit tired, so I placed the crying obsidian down on the concrete and made it my chair for the moment. I took out my phone, battery 7%, 1:37 p.m. Sight. Almost exactly 12 hours since that. A notification popped on my phone. Kiara sent something on our HoloMyth group chat. Talk about timing. At everyone, anyone down for an early dinner at KFP? I typed, sure, what time? And stared at it. While I was hesitating on pressing the send button, Callie replied to Kiara, what time? Just after 5, before dinner customer rush, I'm down. I locked my phone without sending my reply. Ooh, I slid my phone back into my coat and got up. Looking around, it felt as if I was the only one in the entire park who was standing still with no destination. So deep. Everybody else was lined up, moving, or busy with the attraction, even here, huh? I walked around trying to choose my next destination. Huh? Musical Janken? Hey, shout out to my appearance, secret appearance, musical Janken. You remember the bit where I sang earlier? There we go. Chicken egg, birthing gacha. Oh, that's weird. And many others. I've just about toured the whole place. I must have been dragging my feet for at least 30 minutes. Whatever enthusiasm I had for any of these attractions had been drained. Just wanted to sit around and do nothing until closing time. I placed a crying obsidian down and was about to sit when something caught my eyes. A little boy was standing alone, unmoving unlike the rest. With furrowed brows, he looked around again and again. Is this an escort or a fetch quest? Either way, this seems like a unique one-time event, so I wanted to do it. I went to the lost boy and initiated the quest dialogue. Hey, are you okay? Where are your parents? The boy looked up at me and tilted his head a little. They're at work. Why did I assume that he's with his parent? So who's with you today? Did you get separated from them? His eye probed me for a moment, then his expression softened up. I got separated from my big sister. I see. Then I'll help you find your sister. I pointed at one of the speakers currently playing Oshimachi Starry Jet. Good choice. This is not what I'm hearing in my headphones. I'm pretty sure I'm hearing Piccola's BGM, but there's a place where they can call for your big sister using those giant speakers all around the park. How about we go there? What do you think? Let's go. I gave the boy a pat. Holy yawning, what's going on? The boy a pat in the head and stretch out my arm, inviting him to hold my hand. Let's go. I'm a big boy now. You don't need to hold my hand. Oh, don't be shy now. I'll be your big sister until we find your real sister. I grabbed his hand and started walking. But I'm 7 now. Oh, what a brave old man. Despite saying that, he let me hold into his hand without struggling. So what's your name? My parents told me that I shouldn't give my name or address to stranger. But it's okay to follow me. If you try to lead me out of pickle, I run away. Of pickleland. Aren't you one clever little boy? All thanks to YouTube. Kids nowadays. We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, North fight. We about to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Watoto town. The boy sang cheerfully as we continued walking. I don't remember 7 years old being like that. One more song later, we arrived at the information. Man, this is going long. I was ready for a little, snappy ending. But no, we're going full on into it. I informed the receptionist on the situation and asked for help. They obliged, and over the PA system. Now, all we have to do is wait. I felt my phone vibrate. I pulled out and checked. Battery's almost empty. I didn't get to reply to Kiara. I noticed the boy scanning out my outfit with his eyes. Miss, why are you dressed funny? This is... Oh, is that crossplay? Is that cosplay? I've seen it on YouTube. Man, he's very knowledgeable for 7 years old. No, this is the uniform for my job. Here at Pekoland? No. I'm taking a break now. Oh. I know what you're called. You're called slackers. This kid. No, I'm a detective. Oh, I see. Kisama! What the hell? I turned to the voice direction. It was an athletic-looking girl in their teens. That's my big sis. She jogged toward the boy and instantly barraged him with head pats. It quickly turned out into ruffling motion, almost making his cap fall off. Kisama... Are you saying me that Kisama is his name? Holy shit. Kisama! Kisama! I'm so sorry! Stop it! Oh my god. Okay, writer son. I'm cringe a little bit now. We're weebing here. Kisama and Omae. The older sister Omae turned out to me. She took my hand into hers and gave them a firm shake. Thanks so much for helping my little brother. Thank you. No problem. Glad to have help. Kisama, come on. You should thank her. Thank you, Miss Ame. Miss Ame. Thanks for helping me find my sister. We smiled and waved goodbye. Well, the tangent here, like we're going out for it. Quest complete. Okay, can we also finish the game? Now I felt like I could follow that little girl example. I took out my phone, ready to send my reply. But your phone's dead now. Oh, right, the battery died. Man, it's fine. I'll just show up unannounced. I checked the clock on an information desk, 3:36. I still had some time to enjoy a few more attractions, might as well do. Aura of the Elite, musical Janken again, nice boat, chicken egg, Oopa Roopa, and many more. Okay. Next, okay. I finally decided to leave Pickle Land after pushing tight. I might arrive late. Extra time for walking. Okay. All this heartbeat. Along the way, familiar anxiety started creeping out again. This time I didn't let it get the best of me. I've learned running away is a shame. Oh, baby. Now we're gonna get the MCA real bad. We're gonna get the MCA real bad. What matter is what you don't stop trying. With Ghost in the background, there's no way. This is a done deal. It's fine. Oh, we're good. It went down. Droplets started falling from the dock and discolored the sky. I didn't have an umbrella with me. I mean, it wasn't raining when I left. Why would I bring one? I picked up my pace and hoped for the best. But as fate would have it, the shower turned out to be a heavy downpour. It really had to pour down while I was on my way to KFP. Screw it. I dashed forward. I was only a few minutes away from KFP. Countless raindrops pricked coal on my skin. My clothes felt heavier and heavier. So did each of my strides. The cold was numbing. I couldn't tell anymore if the rain was letting up or getting more violent. Water entered my mouth when I breathed. I didn't think rain could drench someone this quick. Splish splash. The soles of my shoes splashed on flowing water all over the sidewalk. Someone's filming me now. I'm sure this would look cinematic. A gust of wind blinded me with a sudden spray. The wind sighed my cap and flung it several meters into the asphalt road. I stared at it for a moment. A taxi passed by. Its wheels missed the cap only by a few inches. Ah! I embedded my cap and sprinted again. Without my cap, and the cold rain now hits me square on the face with full force. I lifted my head high, running into the rain head on with all that I had. Aha! No, it was more Okay. Oh, we're probably almost done. I didn't know that. I didn't think it would be that long for the aftermath. Okay, going inside all drenched. Ame, you're soaking wet. What happened? And you didn't reply. Ah, you see. Well, you have to pretend here she's wet. She brought me in through the back and gave me a towel and a change of clothes. Come to the dining area when you're done changing these clothes. I headed for the dining area after getting changed. I immediately spot them on the same table we occupied yesterday. Surprisingly, everyone was there. This doesn't happen too often. How about you, Callie? Me? A ringtail lemur. Oh no. Yes, that brings back memory, and I'm so glad that Kelly drew herself as a ringtail lemur. I need to interrupt them before they delve deeper into that topic. What are you guys talking about? I hope Kiara has explained the situation. Oh, Watson, you're here. Haha. That's cute, I guess. Their eyes all drift down in unison. That outfit looks good on you. Pomme. Is it exactly the same? No, not quite. No. They didn't make exactly the same outfit, so that's good. But you prefer me in that outfit over Amy, right? That's a separate topic. I look down, ignoring the chaos. I have to say it now. Just say it. Amy, why don't you take a seat? If I don't confess now, I'll have a harder time bringing it up. Come on, just say it. No. Watson? I have to do it now. Do it now. I will do it now. I clench my hands, my fingernails drill into my palms. Well, I'm sorry or I'm sorry. Are we bottom or are we top? We feel kind of a bit bottom right now, I think, with this situation, wearing Kiara's clothes. We're bottom. Let's go bottom. Come on. Out with it. I'm sorry. Huh? It was me. You're dead. It was my fault. A moment of silence passed as everyone proceeded my words. What? We've been tricked. We've been backstabbed. And we've been quite possibly... You mean the whole investigation was just a lie? No, it was... I didn't know the truth when the investigation began. I figured out in the middle of the investigation. It was an accident. If only I had been a little more careful. Wait. So how did I exactly die? Remember when I dropped the vial cases? I messed up and I got a pair of vials mixed up. It's probably why you had trouble remembering your dying moments. I accidentally gave you the wrong medication and too much of it. Oh no. Damn. What about the interrogation? What was that for? I used the rest of the investigation to obtain information in order to cover up my blunder without any issues. Wow. Big brains maneuver. I not only caused the incident, I also ended up wasting everyone's day. I'm so sorry. Come on now. No need to be so pressed about it. It's fine, right guys? Humu. I'm kinda here about being bamboozled, but it's nothing. Had fun yesterday, to be honest, that's it. But what if it wasn't Kiara? Yeah, true. This could have ended so horribly. Now that you mention it, yeah. Although, I'm not sure how dangerous that'd be on the others. It'd still be great if we could prevent this kind of accident in the future. Yes, that would be. I just needed to use color-coded vial caps. Yeah, that's so easy. The fix was so simple, but I was too irresponsible. Problem solved then, but you've already learned your lesson. Just be more mindful in the future. Aren't you guys even a little mad? You want us to berate you? So you're an... I did tell you, we felt a bit bottom. That's why we picked the bottom choice. So you're an M now? That's not it. Well, even if we wanted to, it's hard when you're already this angry and remorseful. You already made up for a share and more. Humu. Yeah, you gotta stop being too hard on yourself. Guras got up and slapped me hard on the back. How? That hurt. She repeated it. Stop. Te. Oh my god. Kara joined and patted my head. Stop it. Yeah. This is your This is the punishment you wanted. I put my head down again. Cute. You guys. Words that are so much easier to say when there's no one to hear them. But in finding the courage to face people and say them out loud, those words become much more valuable. I'm sorry, guys. Thank you. Here we go. Amelia 420. There's one thing we haven't done. But this one is gonna be fast, I hope. We haven't done the silly options. Do I want to do this? It's 1 p.m. right now. Nah. We'll leave the silly out of this. If you want to discover the silly options, you'll have to do it by yourself. Yeah. Midnight for you, right? And it's 1 p.m. for me. And I'm a bit hungry. We got the cute art. Yay. I mean, I knew from the start, like it was quite obvious, like as what happened. But all in all, it was still fun. I wonder if it's worth that I go check the silly options. I feel it could be funny, but like I've been here for like 3 hours, so I think I might skip them. But yeah, maybe I'll check them on my own. But yeah, it was fun. Cute game. Writing was fun. The after story was a bit long, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm sure that the silly options are pretty funny. Maybe what I'll do is if I do find something really funny, maybe I'll do a short or something to showcase them or something like that. We'll see, or not. All right. But yeah, thanks for the recommend the other day, Mr. Subaru Doc. Was quite fun, and yeah, definitely want to discover more and more Hololive fan game, and there's so many. So yeah, cute game. Very excited for when Holo Trial will come out. This is very VN style, right? So I don't really have to think about who is the culprit. I just had to pick the right answers during the interrogation, and the plot kind of unraveled by itself. But yeah. All right. Well, perfect timing then, Lychee. Perfect timing for you. Perfect timing for me. All right. I just want you to know that at some point work will restart for me, so definitely I will be a bit less present, and the schedule might move around, but as long as I have free time, I want to make as much as possible. So yeah, just saying like that, things will move around in the near future. All right. Okay, well, thank you everyone for being there today, lurking or chatting. Both are totally fine. It was fun, and yeah. So, as usual, be great and have a great day. And I'll see you in the next stream. See ya. My middle name. Janken music.